If you do not own a singular comic book, yet you love Marvel and DC animated projects, their TV shows, their movies, all that stuff, you're not a true comic book fan and you never will be. So stop calling yourself that and go pick up a comic book. Is something I'd never say. Now that we got that out of the way, I really want to talk about how the comic book fandom is not a fandom anymore, and that people's egos have ruined the fun for other people in the community. I think the first thing that really messed up the comic book community was power scaling. The power scalers first hit the scene, it was okay, it was smooth, it was mellow, but when the people started losing and like their egos got tested, they started getting personal, they started being racist, they were starting to throw out slurs. Then there's obviously the people that are like, if you don't read comic books, you're not a real comic book fan. Just because people don't read comic books doesn't mean they're not a comic book fan. It shouldn't matter how people get their information. If they like these characters, the stories, all that stuff, then they're comic book fans. Whether that be live action movies, animated shows, animated movies as well. Even watching YouTubers retell a story that you don't feel like reading yourself, that makes you a comic book fan. That also has to come to play with God complexes, with people thinking that since they read comic books, they know more than you and that you'll never be on their level of knowledge with them. And you can't hold a conversation with them just because they read the source material and you don't. And don't even get me started on if you have an opinion that goes against the majority. I've said things on my TikTok and my YouTube that has gotten me blasted in comments for no reason. Some of those being that I'm a fan of the 2015 Fantastic Four movie, I like Man of Steel, I like The Incredible Hulk 2008. And those opinions have gotten me slammed by people in the comic book community. When you actually defend yourself and you tell them that like you like it for this, and this reason, they'll just be like, oh, read a comic book. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Just because you have an opinion that goes against another person's, you shouldn't flood their comments or reply to them with pure negativity. It's so lame and it happens every single day in the comic book community. Next, the people that hide their racism and discrimination under comic book accuracy. A prime example of this is Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. Shia LaBeouf is a Silver Surfer and she is in the comics. Every time you see someone comment about it, it's always, oh, Marvel's gone woke. Oh, they're trying to force females in our faces. There's no women Silver Surfer. Oh, this is lame. We want a male Silver Surfer, bro. Get this girl out of my face. What? Even a few weeks ago on Twitter when someone posted some clips of Ironheart, people were just racist in those replies. And then there's the people that believe you can't like Marvel and DC the exact same. They always have to be on two opposing ends. Me personally, I'm more of a Marvel person, but I'm not going to shame you if you like DC. But some people do, and vice versa. And then people get their egos hurt when you prefer one over the other. They try to convert you to the other side like, bro, no, I like what I like and you're not going to change it. And once again, when you tell a person why you like this over that, they're going to start coming after you in ways that don't make sense or line up to the regular conversation. But yeah, the comic book fandom, community, whatever you want to call it, is too toxic, and I don't think there's ever coming back from it.